Hey guys, I've got my July wrap up today and I actually read quite a bit in July thanks to Booktubeathon, so let's get cracking. The first book I read in July was The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. Essentially what happens in this book is Christopher finds his neighbour's dog dead and he wants to figure out who did it, but in the process he discovers more things than he expected and goes on a journey which is very impressive for him, as he has Asperger's syndrome and that's not something that he would have done normally. I actually really enjoyed this. I looked it up afterwards and there's so many bad reviews of it and loads of people seem to dislike it. And one thing I was finding that people were disliking it for was because the mystery detective-y element of it was cleared up super quick, and I'm like, that's not the point of this book, or at least that's not what I got. It was a story of Christopher overcoming some fears and just being brave, and it was really heartwarming, I felt. The next book I read was Fishbowl by Bradley Summer. From the tagline, what the goldfish saw as he fell from the 27th floor, I expected it to be from the goldfish's perspective, but it's not. It's third person, but I quite like the third person voice. It was its own character kind of third person. But basically this is literally just one apartment block and it follows the lives of all these people in just a fraction of time as the goldfish is falling. So literally everything that's happening takes place in this one little point in time, and it was just really cool in that it made you think wow, so much life is going on, so many stories are happening everywhere. The array of characters was really interesting. I really enjoyed that element of it. There was just so much, and I loved the way their stories intertwined with each other. It was really cool. I liked it. And now we're on to the books I read for the Booktubeathon. The first thing I read was The Hobbit by Tolkien. This is basically the story of Bilbo Baggins, who gets recruited to be a burglar to help the dwarves take back what is theirs from Smaug the dragon. And it's basically just an epic adventure, really. As I said in the other video, I did enjoy this. This is good, and now I want to read more from this universe. The next thing I read was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Oh my god, my sweet babies. Honestly, I put this down and I was like, okay, I need to absorb myself into the Harry Potter world again. This needs to happen. I really want to read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them now. I don't know why this made me want to read that, but I do. Harry Potter discovers he's a wizard and it's his first year at Hogwarts and it's the adventures he gets up to. Yeah, I think everyone knows what Harry Potter's about. I don't even know what I'm trying to explain. Just, yes, I love this. It was obviously a reread and this is a very battered copy of it. Oh my god, I so desperately want the new covers. Have you seen the new covers that are just so pretty? And the last thing I read in the Booktubeathon was On the Other Side by Carrie Fletcher. This follows the story of Evie, who dies and discovers that she can't get through to heaven. She's stuck in limbo because her soul is too heavy, so she needs to lighten the load and get rid of the secrets that she's been holding. That's in itself, that's a really good idea and concept. I loved that idea and it's executed well. Because it was two timelines happening, it was actually interesting to follow. It flicked from Evie in limbo heaven bit to Evie's past, and it was really interesting to see how she became the older woman that she is and how her life progressed, and I was happy with the ending, the final outcome of it. It was very sweet. It just made my heart go aww. And the last thing I read in July was Life of Pi by Yann Martel. I feel like I enjoyed 2/3 of it. It's split into parts. The first part, before we get to the actual adventure of him and the tiger in the boat, is pretty boring. Well, it's not boring, it made me think about some things. It made me think about zoos and religion, and that was cool, but I was plodding along, can we get going? And as soon as he was on the lifeboat with the tiger and it was his story of how he survived so long at sea, it was really cool. I really liked Pi. He was a cool dude. I'm glad that he survived. It was very wow, you are amazing. So yeah, that's everything in July. Let me know what you read in July, or if you read any of these and what you thought of them. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!